Universal Music Group, UMG, is the world's largest music company, and some of the companies that they own may really surprise you. Now, Universal owns or controls a huge range of record labels, music publishing companies, distribution platforms, merchandising companies, music marketing companies, music streaming platforms, and film companies. Now, I'm sure that everyone's well aware that Universal either owns or controls pretty much all of the label side of the music industry, but how deep does that go? You're going to want to watch this till the very end to hear about how Universal is about to make the biggest acquisition ever made in the music industry. But first, let's break down what they own and control right now. We know Universal is known for the record business, so they have a large list of labels, such as Interscope Records, Geffen Records, and A&M Records. Now, each one of these labels have sub-labels like TDE with Kendrick Lamar or PG Lang, Love Renaissance, YG Entertainment, Dreamville, Shady Records, Aftermath with Dre. They also own Republic Records, along with their sub-labels, which are Cash Money, Young Money, Casablanca. They own Capitol Music Group, which consists of Capitol Records, Motown Records, and EMI America. They also own Blue Notes, Astroworks, Harvest, Tower Records. They also own Virgin Music Label and their artist services. They own Def Jam Recordings that has Kanye's Good Music and Ludacris's Disturbing the Peace. They have Island Records, Polydor Records, Mercury Records, Decca Records, and Verb the label group. So as you can see, Universal Music Group owns most of the big labels that are out there right now. Universal also owns several distribution companies such as Virgin Music, Ingroove, Spin-Up, and Polygram. But it doesn't stop there because they have Universal Music Publishing Group, which is one of the largest music publishers in the world. And they control the rights to millions of songs in all different genres. And they control a majority of the music on the publishing side coming out from the artists under those labels that I listed. They also own other publishing companies like Rondor, Z-Tunes, Warner Chappell, Killer Tracks, and BMG. And oh, did I forget to mention that BMG has an exclusive deal with Netflix to manage and administer the music publishing rights for its original content outside of the United States? They handle everything from the scores, the theme music, the feature songs for their Netflix originals. So anything publishing-wise is controlled by Universal. They also own apparel companies and merchandise companies such as Bravado and Epic Rights. They also have film companies like Eagle Rock that put out movies like Queen, The Rolling Stones, Pink Floyd, etc. They own Polygram Entertainment and Mercury Studios. They are the co-owners of Vevo, you know, the music video streaming platform. Now, when it comes to streaming music, Universal has strategic partnerships with Spotify, Deezer, Tencent Music, Boomplay, and many others. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, I'm an independent artist and I'm not really concerned about Universal. Now, that may be the case today, but did you know that one of the biggest acquisitions that has ever taken place in the music industry is going down right now, and this may affect you? Here's what's going on. Universal Music Group is buying a company called Downtown Music Holdings LLC for $775 million. You're going to want to pay close attention to this. See, Downtown Music has one of the biggest music publishing companies in the world, but they also own several companies that you're probably doing business with today, such as CD Baby or Fuga. You know, those digital distributors that a majority of the independent artists use? Now, even if you don't use any of those distributors, you're probably using their publishing royalty collection company called Songtrust that happens to handle the publishing collection for companies like CD Baby or DistroKid or TuneCore or Muse. So if you're having them collect your royalties for your publishing, chances are it's owned by Songtrust, which is owned by Downtown, which will be owned by Universal Music Group. So now they're tapping into the money coming from the independent artists. So at some level, you're probably making Universal money by using one of their platforms. Before they even buy Downtown Music, Universal is already the largest music company in the world. They control 32% of the music business. Their closest competitor is Sony. They only have 18% of the business. However, after they buy Downtown Music, it's estimated that Universal will own almost half of the music industry, along with all the independent artists with them. Comment below and let me know your thoughts. Have a great day.